Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got you back.
Alright, today I'm doing solar cycle for my beautiful Virgos. And what the solar cycle reading is pretty much giving you insight from this point on right now, which is Virgo season in 2018, to this point on next year in 2019. So throughout the year you can always go back to this video and pretty much just reflect and see how things go along as time goes along. If this resonates with you, it'd be important to come back just to see how the guideline is, to make sure you get the proper guidance this upcoming year. But anyways, real quick guys, you already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I will very much appreciate. But let's get right into the reading. Let's see what this year has ahead for you guys. Overall energy, starting off with, alright, some earth energy, some Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins, Three of Earth. So pretty much what Three of Pentacles usually talks about is networking and combining forces and connecting with others, and whatever art or craft or skill that you're working on right now, if it's a business that you're working on, or maybe just trying to create a foundation for yourself, for your livelihood, whatever it may be. Three of Pentacles usually says the overall energy would be to link up with people and realize that whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's much easier and better, and you could do it to higher quality if you have other people join forces with you, whatever it may be. So pretty much in the sense of kind of look around you and see the people that are around you and what are their goals, where they're trying to do, what direction they're heading in, and if it matches up and aligns with whatever you're trying to do, then those are the people you got to work with. Or maybe other people that might balance out what you're lacking. Their strengths might be your weaknesses and vice versa, and that's usually the perfect match to network and join forces with, to create something bigger, to have a bigger creation. But let's get more into it. Let's see what's really talking about. Next we got the foundation card, and we got, alright, Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups, Seven of Water. So usually when Seven of Chalices pops up, it talks about options. And this is funny because it came with the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling here is that you have options around you to pretty much decide how you want to lead this year ahead, that's ahead of you. How are you gonna discern and decipher whatever comes towards your way. So I feel like right now Virgos are kind of getting aligned and getting more clarity as well, and with this clarity comes a clearer picture. And in the picture right here, and foundation is saying making the right choices. So you definitely got to network, you definitely got to expand and link up with other people, but don't make the same mistakes that you used to make, Virgo. That you used to have the wrong people around you all the time. Maybe right now you don't have as many of those wrong people around you, but more than anything, you got to figure out how to get the right people around you and make the right decisions and discern and decipher certain things that are around you, so it won't be toxic to you, so that you make sure that you build a foundation this year that you have the right people around you. And it's up to you, Virgo, to make those choices every day. Every time you're interacting with someone, you're making a choice to, speak in a certain way and invite them to treat you in a certain way. And it's up to you to make the right choice and decision to discern and decipher the people that are going to be around you this year. I feel like, more than anything, whatever it is that you're trying to, achieve in this upcoming year, it's going to be based upon the people that you're working with, the people that you're collaborating with, the people that, you decide to have around you. But anyways, let's get to the recent past. And I always say recent past could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours, or even 3 months. We just finished eclipse season, so it could go up to 6 months. So let's see how it resonates within, how it reasons within you. So recent past, we got Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire, that desire, that action, that passion, that ambition. So Ace of Wands in the recent past position pretty much talks about how new adventures have started in your life, a new chapter. More than anything, I feel like it's a new book. We just got by this crazy retrograde and eclipse season, and the Lionsgate portals opened up in August. A lot of change has been happening in your life, and it's been happening for a while now. It's just becoming more evident. It's getting more concrete now. It's becoming more materialized. It's becoming evident in the third dimensional realm. But recent past definitely says you started a new book. I don't even want to call it a new chapter. It's a new book, a new book of your life, and now you're figuring out how you want to create this book, how you want the story to go. But definitely in the recent past, I feel like Virgo, you've started over. You've been reborn in a way. You have new things to look forward to. So it feels good. I feel like Virgo put in a lot of spiritual work this past year in a way that you started looking within more than always like trying to help everybody else. You started really trying to help yourself, and I think that's why these new beginnings are about. But anyways, let's keep it going, let's keep it flowing. Next we got messages from your higher self, as I like to say. But we all relate to things in different names, in different ways, with different titles, So I say messages from the universe. No, I say messages from your higher self. But you may say messages from the universe, or messages from God, or Jesus, or Jehovah, or Allah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or whoever, or whatever your source is, right? So to see what the messages be, more wands for the rayos. So we got 3 of wands, 3 of fire, that desire. And in this case, is action, is passion, and it's overstanding. So 3 of wands, we just said Ace of Wands, right? Let's go back real quick. Recent past was Ace of Wands, talking about you got new adventures in your life, it's a new book, new beginnings. It's in a way, not that you have a new life completely, but it feels like it, because a lot of things are manifesting in your life, as in becoming materialized. So what happens with 3 of Wands, messages from your higher self is saying is ready to enter and overstand. So there's levels to understanding. When you understand, you're standing under something, but then you have to rise up and go to a higher level of understanding, which allows you to understand. You go within and you start understanding yourself, which allows you to understand everything outside of you. And then you go above understanding and you overstanding, like you're overseeing. Now you're really seeing things clear, and I think your higher self wants you to see things clear. And I think that's why the foundation is, make sure to make the right decisions this year. If you make the right decisions this year, I feel like you're going to have the clearest of clarity that is, amongst your mind. 3 of Wands is also about exploring. It's also about leading. It's also about taking action and, putting your foot down and holding things down and making sure you're grounded as well. Because you're going to go to these higher levels, but, you got to make sure you're grounded, Virgo, because you earth. So you need that energy to keep you in peace, keep you in one. So definitely keep in mind that it's like, no matter how much you feel like you've progressed this year, there's still a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of inner work to be done still, understanding yourself more and more throughout the year. Because I feel like this past year you started to understand yourself. You started looking at yourself, well, like looking up to yourself in a way, and like, wow, this is all I've been through. These are the things I did. These are all the people I helped, all the shit I went through. And then you started to understand a little bit. You started understanding this past year, and then little by little you started understanding, and understanding that you have to help yourself out, Virgo. Understanding that, it's not fair that everybody else gets your good energy and gets your help, and then you don't, So I think this year is about understanding to achieve overstanding. So that's something to look forward to. But anyways, talking about looking forward to, next we got steps to take in the near future. And let's see what we got. Ooh, the Lovers, Major Arcana. So it's not always about, the lovey-dovey romance type of love when the lovers pop up. It talks about partnership, and we started off with 3 Pentacles, was telling you to link up, expand, network. But the Lovers card also talks about unionship. It also talks about creation. This is the beginning of times, with Adam and Eve or whatever it be. But the Lovers talks about creation and raising things from the ground up. But it's also, knowing yourself and knowing both sides of yourself, loving yourself and loving both sides of yourself. We all, for the most part, at least have 2 sides of ourselves, at least. Virgo, I would say for you, your 2 sides, it's pretty much, the side of you that has to stay on top of everything, has to be very detailed and organized, and you can't be too all over the place, and you want to help people and serve and make people happy, and that's like, in a way, one of the parts that you love about yourself and what you love to do. But then there's the other side of you, Virgo, that it's like, wants to build, it wants to create, it wants to nurture, and you can't nurture anything outside of yourself until you nurture everything inside of you. You could try to nurture the things outside of you, but it wouldn't be to the highest of your abilities. But the Lovers card and steps it takes in the near future is pretty much saying start to create. Get all this information that you need. Make the right decisions this year. Link up and network and connect with people that have like-minded goals, and that have the same vision, like they're looking in the same way, in the same direction. That will help you so much, because this year is about understanding than overstanding, standing on top of the mountain and looking over everything, and without you noticing, there's gonna be people following you. People are gonna admire you. People are gonna want to do the things that you're doing. But yeah, pretty much all that leads to the Lovers saying, steps to take to the near future is start to create. Take this energy that you have around you and take this energy that you have within you and create whatever it is you want. Because I know you want to create something, Virgo. It might be a lifestyle, it might be a baby, it might be a home, it might be your diet, whatever it may be. I know you want to create something. It's something that wants to have a more stable, stronger foundation in your life, But anyways, let's keep it going, keep it flowing. Next we got the Environment card, and I always say, for myself, personally, the Environment card is my favorite position in this format that I use, because your environment is everything. Your environment is what you become. You are a product of your environment. You are your surroundings. You are the 5 people you interact with the most. So environment is definitely important. And let's see what your environment's looking like for the year ahead. Right, we got Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins, Knight of Earth. So Knight of Pentacles is all about, observing and making sure that everything's running the way it's supposed to. So I feel like this is a good card to have in your Environment card, because I feel like there's going to be people around you. Like I said, 3 of Pentacles, we went from 3 of Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is saying, like, link up, connect, make the right decisions, with the people that you're associating with, But Knight of Pentacles in your environment card talks about pretty much how you're gonna have people this year, if you're making the right decisions, that are gonna be around you, observing and supporting you and making sure your life is good. Like people that got your back, you know, people that are loyal. But more importantly, it's gonna be people that are like-minded and looking in the same direction. So they're gonna allow, you know, whatever you do, they're gonna allow you to have that stability and safety behind you, that, you know, you don't gotta kind of like, you know, always wonder if someone's your friend or not, or if someone really has your best interest in their mind. You know, Knight of Pentacles is saying that you're gonna have solid people around you that, you know, are gonna hold you down and take care of you and make sure that, you know, everything's good. Not that you don't gotta like do stuff for yourself, you still gotta take care of yourself, but you're gonna have, you know, extra fire behind you of people that are gonna, you know, show you that love, show you that support, and help you, you know, get to wherever it is you want to go, whatever goal you want to achieve. They will allow you, or at least help you, to get closer and receive that, you know. But anyways, we got one card left and one card only. This is possible outcome, keyword possible, because it is a generalized reading. But let's see what it is. So possible outcome for the year ahead, we got Two of Swords, Two of Air, Two of Elementality. So Two of Swords in this position, what it tells me is that, you know, when this time comes back around next year, you got some decisions to make. But not even decisions with the S, because I feel like the whole year you're going to be making decisions, you know, making choices to, you know, benefit yourself and be, you know, more productive in your life, you know. That's going to, you know, be of good to you, you know. But Two of Swords in the final possible outcome, I think it's saying that at the end of the year you're going to have a big decision. A big decision that's going to change your life, you know. A big decision that, you know, you're going to have to really go within to figure out. You know, this is probably the decision when you start overstanding things, because if you see here, you know, you got a blindfold on. You see that? So that blindfold is pretty much, you know, signifying and symbolizing that, you know, he's not making this decision with these two eyes. He's making it with the mind's eye, the third eye, the first eye in reality. But that's what you got to use your mind's eye. So at the end of the year, it's going to be a compound building of wisdom. You know, making decisions and taking action builds wisdom and understanding and understanding. So what I see here is that you're going to have a big decision that's going to alter your life for the best, I believe, if you make the right decision, if you decide in the correct manner. But decide not with what you see out here in the physical, because out here is an illusion. This is trickery out here. You know, you gotta decide with the mind's eye, the third eye, and everything will be fine. It'll be more than fine. It'll be great. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there we go, guys. This has been your solar cycle reading. Yeah, this has been your food for thought. If you may, feed me back. I'm hungry. Give me something to eat. And give me some feedback. Comment down below. Let me know how it goes, how it went, what it was. If you don't like it, it's okay too. But yeah, guys, I hope this resonates, and may you have a beautiful Virgo season and a great year. Much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Don't ignore the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you.